On this video, I wanted us to talk just a little bit more about slope. So on the back of your rate of change handout, I need you to draw a graphic organizer that looks like this. It has a circle in the middle and then 4 quadrants around it. In the center, or in that circle, we're going to put the vocabulary word slope. And then we're going to talk about different pieces of slope by putting them in the 4 quadrants. So the very broad definition of slope is that slope is the ratio of vertical change to horizontal change. That's why slope looks like it's in fraction form all the time, because it is a ratio. It is one number that represents the vertical and horizontal change between points. Some examples of slope would be rise over run. You're very familiar with that, hopefully, after last week. The rise, when you are rising, it is positive, and when you are falling, it's negative. And then for run, if you're moving to the right, that is a positive number. And when you're moving to the left, it is a negative number. So these are the definition and some characteristics to slope. And then we're going to draw just a quick sketch of an example. So we're going to start with a coordinate plane. Let's go ahead and copy that down. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be somewhat accurate. And then when we have 2 points and we form a line, we use slope to find the distance between the two in a form of a ratio. So we have our rise, in this case it's 5 units, and our run, which is also 5 units. And so our slope equals 5 over 5, and 5 divided by 5 is just 1. So sometimes your slope can just be a whole number. Now we have some limits to slope with what we can do with it. So we can only use this method for straight lines. So some of the nonlinear functions that we looked at a couple of weeks ago, it's not going to work on this one. Okay? So quadratics, slope doesn't work. Cubic functions, slope doesn't work. So this is just kind of a review and kind of sum up slope and maybe hear it a different way this time so that it can help you use it in the future.